Today I will be making Gormeh Sabzi, a recipe my mother-in-law gave to me, and I will be making this for my daughter's 12th birthday because she loves Gormeh Sabzi. My husband is Persian and he loves this too, and these are the ingredients. It's a whole lime, dried, then chopped Gormeh Sabzi, sauteed, and it's frozen, by the way. You find this in the market, usually in a Jewish Persian market, Mediterranean. Then she bought me, actually, they're called dark kidney beans. And then there's limes, and then I got the pink salt and turmeric. You can use any kind of salt. I just tend to use this one because it's a bit healthier. And then onion is the only onion that I have, and I'm sure you can use maybe a white onion or a yellow onion, but I prefer to use the red onion. And last but not least, the beef lean stew meat. And she bought this, so I'm gonna put it together and I will show you how I do. First, I'm going to be taking the meat, rinsing it, put it in the pot, and put it to a boil. And I'll come back. So here's the meat. I have it in water, and I have it in high heat, and it's going to be boiling in a bit. So I'll come back with the next step. I'm going to be cutting the onion for the stew right now. I'm going to be sauteing the onion to make it light brown. I'm going to be using this for the meat. So I'll be back to show you when it's done. So I'm going to be sauteing my onion a little brown. Now I'll be lowering the heat so it doesn't burn either. I want it light brown. And I'll be coming back. I add some turmeric. It's your choice how much you're going to add. It's already getting a little brown. This is a dark stew, so you have to make sure that your onions are brown enough. You don't want it to be light because it's going to show in your stew. So you have to make your onions like a light brown, toasty, just not burnt. You don't want to burn either. You just want to give a nice little brown color to it. I'll be back. My onion is nicely brown. Now I'm going to add some of the meat, and I'm going to mix it up, and I will come back to the next step. I'm going to be washing the lemon, and after that I will be making holes on it, filtering it so that the liquid goes through, so that it can get a really good taste on the lemon. I'll do that. I will be puncturing the lemon. Very careful. Get little holes on it. And I'll be coming back and I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so I punctured a couple of lemons here, as you can see. Did my best. I didn't want to poke myself. I don't have anything to poke with, so I just used the knife. Okay, a very sharp one, and I just kind of punctured a couple of them. You rinse your kidney beans out of a can, and then you're going to add them to the stew. Now I'm going to add my Gormeh Sabzi to it. It's a previously frozen one. And then I'm going to add my lemon. And I'm going to add my water, which would be about maybe a cup or so of water. And then I'm going to let it sit for a couple of, maybe an hour, 2-3 hours in very low heat. And I'll come back and show you how it came out. Now I have my lemons, and I'm going to be using them for the stew. So I'm going to have to, I use this one, I don't use the machine. I actually use this, and I just kind of like do it this way. I'm going to get some of my juice out, and then when I'm done with it, I will put it into the stew, and I'll come back. So finally, I'm going to add about half a cup of lemon, or lime actually. And then I'm going to add my cup of water, about half a cup. And then I'm going to stir it, put my top over it, and then I'm going to let it sit on low. Actually, I'm going to boil it for a bit, sorry. And right before when it's trying to get, right when it starts to get boiling, then I'm going to lower it and I'm going to let it simmer for about maybe an hour or so. These lemons are a little hard, so they need to get soft. So it has to sit for a bit under low heat. Okay? So I have it on high, and I'm going to let it broil for a little bit. Just a little bit, not broil. Like, I don't want it to be boiling. I just want it to be a little hot than usual. And then once I see that it's a little bit coming to a boil, then I'm going to lower it and I'm going to let it sit on low for about an hour. This is where I'm going to lower it and let it sit for a while, about an hour or so, on low heat. And I'll probably let it stand for about another hour or so, just so it can get some juice into the lemons, because like I said, they're pretty hard and they need to be softened with the stew. Okay, so now it's been about 4 hours, and as you can see, everything is pretty much done. See, the lemons are very tender. They just fall apart. So it's about 4 hours, more or less, you know, and it's pretty much done, and I'm going to go send some to my mother-in-law and see what she thinks. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. I've been enjoying my Gormeh Sabzi over white rice. Say hi.
Mm.